Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another Caspa video. First, just a little bit of the big news today. You probably heard about it, but the SEC denied Coinbase for wanting clarification and crypto rules and regulations. And then Coinbase is set to challenge, take them to court, sue them. You got that going. And Caspa is dipping down. It's just barely above 11 cents. For me, slow and steady is the kind of thumbnail, and that's what I'm in this for the long haul. So, anytime you have a pullback like this, if you're looking to acquire or if someone is thinking about getting in and they like some of the things behind the project, what they're trying to do as a layer one proof of work, the founder, whatever you might like about it, now could be a good entry point. Not financial advice. If you already have your bag packs and you're waiting, then you're just kind of looking at your basically your bank account going up and down. Roy, thank you for joining. What's up, man? And just taking a look at Caspa. Hash rate is looking good still. Check out the addresses. Hash rate's up to about 112 right now. You can see that it's shot up a little bit more than 115. Let's take a quick look at where it stands in layer one proof of work. Profitability, 1.6 million. Doge still right there at 1.4 million. So yeah, looking good. Still holding that number 2 spot. Addresses. Let's take a look at the top addresses. That slowed down after the big growth, but let's see. It's actually dipping down a little bit. It was up to 431, so we must be getting a few people consolidating wallets. I guess some people could be selling off. I guess not too many people. I guess there's one more humpback. So that is big because now there's 9 humpbacks. There was the number 8 address was this XZD. I'd have to look back at an older video, but number 9, this XZD, was the one that's rumored to maybe possibly be connected to Binance. That has 136 million Caspa. So that means one of these other guys up here, and I'd have to look at the video, but that means one of these other guys up there is new. So that's big. Is that a possible exchange before they're listing it? So that's actually the biggest news. Now, it's not good that the averages went down, but they've grown so much so quickly. That's not a big deal for me. And who knows? I don't know if it was some exchange that I have no idea why the addresses grew so fast. So far, I haven't seen anything. And so, but I think the biggest news right here is in the last 24 hours, you got a new humpback. Now, who is that humpback? Because what amount of money are you looking at to be a humpback? Let's take a look at that. You're basically looking at, because they're above, because there's only 9 humpbacks, and we know this 9th one is the one that's rumored to be the Binance. A lot of these exchanges are there. So you're looking at the $17 million, $20 million, $28 million. So someone put some serious money in there. Now, the exchanges or whatever, that's not a ton of money. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that is there a possible, well, there's a whale. So is that whale connected to exchange, or who knows? But the addresses are still looking healthy, even though they've pulled back a little bit. The humpback's looking good. Hash rate's looking good. The price, not looking beautiful, but depending on where you bought, I mean, if you bought in at a penny or 3 cents or 6 cents, you're still up big. So yeah, Bonk had his crazy run up. You can see it's pulling back. And, you could have still, even when Bonk started getting crazy, someone's still been able to make some money. Even here after Bonk went up a lot, it did pull back. There's a buy zone there that someone could have made a lot of money in. Once something starts going crazy like this and you got Binance and Coinbase, yeah, it still might pump a little bit more, but you can see it's been a pretty big pullback. Easier to check with the market cap. You can go right here. So you can see it did get up to almost a $2.1 billion market cap, and now it's down to $1.42 billion. So lots of trading volume, almost $2 billion of trading volume. So let me know what you guys think. I know I was looking at this Cox Inu, which is apparently the top meme coin on the Avalanche chain. I was looking at that yesterday. I didn't buy any. So it's up quite a bit from yesterday. The one day it's up about 100%. I didn't buy any. And it's not on any exchanges really. Maybe, I don't know, Vapor. No, that's a DEX. Basically, you're getting it on Trader Joe's, the top DEX on Avalanche, which I've used. I've played around on Avalanche a couple years ago. So yeah, there's a lot going on now. When something pumps a lot, that's not necessarily the best time. Stuff can keep pumping, but for me, I'm trying to find some stuff that hasn't pumped. Let me know what type of tools you use to try to find things that didn't pump. Caleb, thank you for tuning in. Keep up the great content, brother. I appreciate it. Just trying to do my part and kind of keep my pulse on what's going on with Caspa. And then also just kind of, take a look. And I think it's good to keep a pulse on what's going on in the market. Obviously, Solana and Solana tokens were hot. And then obviously meme coins are hot. And even though like what's Cox Inu or Bonk, the fact that it got listed on Binance and Coinbase so quickly, and there's basically does nothing, just shows you that, man, the market is very unpredictable. We know that meme coins is, even if they're useless, somehow people like them, and then everyone floods into them, and then they just go up. And there's some meme coins that have a lot of value that don't really do much. Someone, I asked what coins that they like. Someone was talking about the Playa 3 games. I guess that's it. Maybe playable game, maybe playable. I guess playable, but they got the 3 maybe backwards. I haven't looked into that. Maybe that's what it's called. If you're into it, maybe you let me know. So someone posted they like this. It's got a 40 more. I don't have this. I'm just looking at it for the first time. $44 million. You can get it on Mexi, Trader Joe. Looks like it's on Avalanche. So maybe this is one of the top gaming tokens on there. You can see it's went up a lot in the last month. So the last month it's up 200%. So you can see it did shoot up pretty good and then went a little bit up, but kind of sideways. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best one or not, but that's what someone thinks is going to do awesome. I know that the gaming coins are going to go up. It seems like, different, the AI metaverse, different themes, like AI will pump, metaverse will pump, and they're all different times. And Caspa's, in my opinion, will have its day again. It went up a lot. Most people are probably in profit, and you can see, the whales shifting all the time. Whale shifts, then they're any coins they get rid of are getting a new cost basis. And so, to me, it's just a matter of patience with Caspa. And when you see all these things pumping like crazy, ridiculous, then that's when people are buying in usually, and that's the last time you want to buy in, because someone bought in at Bonk today. Someone bought at 2.06 billion, and basically it got almost a 2.1, I think 2.08. So then what's that down? Because it's down to 1.5, so it's down like 500 billion. So is that down 25%, 30%? So if someone bought in there, and it's on Coinbase or Binance, and they bought in with $1,000, now they're down to $700. Maybe it goes back up. Who knows? It did go really parabolic. Basically, it did 206x at its peak, under 10 million, up to almost 2.1 billion. And so some people made some money, and they bought it on the way up, and then now this, near the top, some people are losing money. So Quarter Crawler, thanks for tuning in. Which crypto is the next Caspa, or do you know any other cryptocurrency on the same level as Caspa? For me, it's kind of hard to pick another layer one. I know that like Lithium and Nexa are ones that people talked about, and then you look at them, and I think that it's hard to replicate what Caspa's done. I know some people talked about Nexa. But with Jonathan Saplinski, I mean, he's quoted in the white paper, you know, the block dag, basically the first one to the game there, I think. So I think it's hard to recreate what Caspa did, and maybe someone will. So for me, I like layer ones. I'm not necessarily trying to find the next Caspa. I think Caspa is going to do good, and maybe if it gets to anywhere between $1 and $5 in this bull run, that's an amazing jump from here. And now for me, I'm happy. I got Bitcoin. I got some Cardano, Caspa. I got some Bitcoin punks, which I know a lot of people you'll give me grief about. So now, and I picked up a couple other things. Um, Now I'm looking for different something outside of the layer one. I feel like Caspa could be that one that is the darling layer one for this next bull run. And so now I'm not necessarily looking for the next layer one. I feel like if you can find something in like gaming, metaverse, or AI that hasn't pumped, and they might have a shot there. When Apple has their headset, the metaverse or gaming is probably going to pop. So sometime in early 2024, I guess it got now will release in March of 2024. So I think we might see a metaverse gaming uh, that might kick off like how Facebook rebranding to Meta kicked it off. I mean, Apple is what? Are they the most valuable company right now? So they got a $3 trillion market cap. So you got a company with a $3 trillion market cap, strong branding, coming out with a headset. And so I think it's possible that that could be a big catalyst. So that's why I'm trying to look in gaming. And I did get one, the Telegram game. And this is totally not saying to pick this up. Um, I've seen this one for a little while, and it's kind of going sideways. It's like $5 million market cap. It's basically right around what I paid for it. It went up a little bit, went down. It basically, I saw that A16Z invested in this. I saw Coinsider was talking a lot about it on Twitter, and it's a Telegram game and got Gamblefy. And so it's a risky bet, but for me, I thought it looked pretty interesting, and A16Z put some money into it. So I put a very small bag into this, and totally degen play here. When you're getting down to a $5 million market cap, that's degen territory. But I kind of like that. Just take a look and see. Yep, we all need to be patient, pug up. Yeah, patience is the key here. No matter what you do, because like human emotion, when you see like these meme coins, and now I was paying attention to this one yesterday. I guess it's only been out. This Cox Inu, I guess, has only been out. It's only been out since the 11th December. So this is like complete degen play. And I saw it yesterday. And since then, it's went up over 100%. I didn't buy any. Not saying to buy this. So if I would have made a move on it yesterday, whatever I had would be up 100%. Because I saw someone, you're looking at what are some of the other layer ones top meme coins, because meme coins with Bonk, Bonk is driving a lot. It's helping drive Solana up. It's selling those Solana phones. So AVAX, Avalanche, this is like apparently, obviously, it's just a couple days old, but Cox Inu, it's obviously a funny meme. And so if I'd have bought that yesterday, I made 100%. I didn't. That's fine. And then you got Sneck on Cardano, and that one's pumped a lot more, and it's older. And that one, I think, came out earlier this year, and that one's pumped up quite a bit. And it's still $124 million market cap. So if it ever gets up to a billion, but it is reaching all-time highs, people FOMO, how much more can this run up? I don't know. Memes can do anything. But in general, you got to, like, you see this, and the human emotion is I want to buy in, FOMO. And that's, when I see this, I get excited. Like when I got Bonk, like Bonk made me excited about crypto and what I have, the Caspa I have, Bitcoin I have going up, and I know that they will. But I want to look at for like the next snack, the next thing that is down here, or maybe right, right here somewhere is what I'm trying to find. And so they're hard to find, and you got to be patient. And then with Caspa, you got to be patient. And the last thing you want to do is panic sell. If you see something that looks like the founders are rug pulling or something like that, but outside of that, normal market conditions, you're going to have interest rates are going down. Everything goes up, some fake news, everything goes down, SEC is going to do this, SEC is going to do that, Coinbase this, Coinbase that, and then prices are going down. That's just short term stuff, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here because so far, when it got down to this area just right around 11 cents, it did go back up. So it's interesting to see that anything can happen. I always kind of felt like it might not go back under 10 cents, but I could be wrong. Basically, back then, if it does feel like it does go under 10 cents, would it test the 8, 9 cent range? But we're also just, the biggest thing to keep an eye on, and I'll need to try to figure out is who's this new humpback. So there's a new humpback here. That's the biggest news, I think. There's a big humpback. The number ninth wallet now is the one that it was apparently linked to Binance, but there's another wallet in the top 8 now, in the top 9 that was new. That means someone put a 16, 17 million dollars. So you either have a whale that's coming in or maybe an exchange. And that's pure speculation. Maybe an exchange is loading up and preparing. Binance, Coinbase, I don't know, Gemini. Look, I mean, KuCoin's got $100 million worth. So you think, but if if someone's coming in, they probably want to spread it out to multiple wallets. So, right now you could be down sad because the price is down. You don't want, for me, I don't want to sell because might be on the verge of a listing, and I just don't see how it won't get listed. I mean, a decentralized project. Coinbase shouldn't have to worry about any regulations. I think that the biggest hurdle might be integrating a unique layer one. Sam in the earlier live stream this morning brought up and said, okay, how long does it take Coinbase to integrate a layer one? And I didn't have an answer. I've Googled that. I can't find a good answer. Let me know if you in the chat or the comments, how long do you think Binance or Coinbase should take if once they want to list a L1? Now you have these other guys that integrated it. So maybe it's not as technical or hard as we think, because right now, when you look at Caspa, where are we at? Go back to the Caspa. I mean, you have, MEXC, Gate.io, KuCoin, Bybit, BitGet, all these people integrated Caspa. So it feels like that shouldn't be too big of a hurdle. I do like this CryptoRank.io because it does show you, it's a pretty interesting place to check out coins. And it's also a place where you can go look up funding and see where some of the venture capitals like Coinbase Ventures, Binance Labs, or like A16Z, what projects they might are putting money into. So you might be able to get into something early. But then I just thought, oh, okay, here, well, I guess we've slipped down to number 33. That's okay. But it shows, it's got like Coin Market Cap, but then it actually got Trading View right into it, which is cool. And then, it's got all the information about the tokenomics and market cap and stuff like that. And then it shows the team right here. So that's pretty cool. And then you have, it shows like what it's done each month. And you can see last December, it was down 30, or last December. Oh, okay, that's November. Something's off with these months because that's showing December 1%. This is showing November 38%. Whatever. That's where we're at now. November was big, so having a December where we're down a little bit, that's probably par for the course. And it shows you co-founder, Jonathan Saplinski, founder, president, co-founder. So that's pretty cool. You can view 6 more people. Let's see. It shows you the different people. It's got their X, Medium, LinkedIn. I've never checked out Jonathan Saplinski's Medium. So they got quite a bit of stuff. A Caspa Weird 2 Part 4 last. So this is from May. I never read this. So this is showing about exciting times. I guess this is the mining pools. Caspa's gaining traction. It's grown a lot since then. So that's pretty cool. And then I have no affiliation with CryptoRank. I just think it was pretty cool. I was just going to check out another project and see what it looks like with founders. This is just that degen play I made, which is not financial advice. Not saying to do it. It shows their funds and backers, which can be a negative and a positive. So it depends on what you want to look at. Trading volume is pretty low, 167,000. And I don't know. I mean, A16Z, it's on MEXC. It's not showing their founders. I don't know if you might have to dig a little bit more into them. The games, you can start the game on Telegram. ETH XE is the first Telegram-based MMORPG with brutal player versus player and poker combat mechanics. So it's something. You got to dig deeper down there to get some of those super degen plays. And but just gotta be patient with Caspa. I think there's a lot of positives going on, and I don't know even though the addresses have shrank a little bit, the humpback. So I need to look a little bit more into the humpback. You could probably, if I watch one of my earlier videos, I should be able to see which address it is the new one. And that's one reason why I like making these daily videos, sometimes twice a day, is I can kind of help document it. So then I can go back and maybe look at the video and see like what wallet was maybe there, what wallet's new. I'm just now joining. Are you bearish on Caspa? No. If you look at all my videos, I've had like 1 or 2 clickbait videos, but I'm bullish on it. I got a bag of Caspa that's been packed, and I'm patiently waiting. And having a pullback, I've been in crypto long enough that if I feel good about a project, then I'm fine, and a pullback doesn't scare me. And no one knows the future, but I'm bullish on it because the number of addresses is growing a lot. Went from 250 since I've really started making videos about it, and coming to cast.fyi, it's grown from 250,000 to 430,000. And you got another humpback today, so I don't know if that's connected to exchange or something. And then the hash rate keeps growing, so you can see the all-time hash rate keeps growing. It's number 2 proof of work, in terms of profitability, or at least revenue generated by the miners. And you got Jonathan Saplinski, who's a heavy hitter and kind of academia with like block DAG and the DAG technology. And so those are all things that make me bullish. I'm buying dips right now on it. Meme coins are pumping. I think Pepe is going to go crazy. Yeah, meme coins are going crazy. This is Cardano. He's got Snack. And then you have, is Pepe not pumped yet? Let's see. Pepe. Yeah, Pepe is one of the meme coins that hasn't pumped. The last week it's down. So the last month it's up a little bit. And then over on Avalanche, you got Cox Inu, which I was looking at yesterday. I could have made 100%, but just didn't move in on that. And I'm not big at moving and trading. Nice. Stony Bones is up 350% on Snack. Good work, buddy. Yeah, I've been looking at it, and I remember hearing about Snack a lot of time because I have some Cardano and I have a few pieces of land and a metaverse on there. And so, yeah, I've been kind of paying attention, just, there's never pulled the trigger, but yeah, the last month it's up 534%. And so it's really did about some of these ones. You got to go to market cap. So it went from about a $10 million market cap, and now it's up to 120. So it's did about a 12x, same time that Bonks did. Bonk did up to 208. So yeah, that's awesome that you're up 350% on Snack. So that's good work there, my friend. So yeah, meme coins are hot right now. Solano's pretty hot. Let's take a look at quickly take a look at, Solana cooled off 73. So Solana's cooled off a little bit. Avalanche is still hot for the last week, 24%. Immutable X has been had a hot week. Injective obviously has had a hot week. Celestia has had a hot week. Bonk obviously has been going crazy this last 2 months. Helium's actually, I don't have any helium, but that's actually looks like it's making a comeback. Also, I think, my lesson I learned is I didn't take enough profit in the last bull market, so I'm working on figuring out my strategy to make sure I'm kind of taking some profit along the way up, because there's going to be a lot of things pumping, and we can already see some of it. And we have, we're not even to the halving. Bitcoin spot ETF could happen in the next couple months. A lot of cool things are on the horizon. So you got to be patient and then keep your eyes open. I guess right here it's got Caspa at 30. You can see in the top 100 in the last 7 days. Yeah, osmosis has went up a lot. Sometimes you can go to second page, see what's going on there. What decentralized social, trying to be a kind of decentralized Facebook. Echelon Prime, Neutron, Teller, Radium, which is the DEX on Solana, Storage, Gate Token. Those are the big movers in the second page. I'm heavy in ADA, been adding Sneck, Copy, and Hunt, the DEX Hunter for ADA. Really nice swap. Nice. Yeah, I got a pretty good bag of ADA, and then I have a little bit of Pavia, which is a metaverse. And I never take profit. I had a bunch of Pavia tokens, and I had a 10x in a month, and I just never took my profit. And so that kicked myself in that one. I know Copy's tearing it up right now. It's at all-time highs. Coinbase just sued the SEC within the hour. Could be good for the crypto ecosystem. Yeah, I saw that. You got Coinbase suing them. Coinbase got shut down, rejected by the SEC. I covered that a little bit at the beginning. USCC says no to new crypto rules. Coinbase to challenge, so they're suing them 1 hour ago. SEC denies Coinbase request for bespoke crypto rules. Coinbase files petition for review after SEC rejects rulemaking. So the SEC denied them, wanting basically clarification of new crypto rules, and now they're suing them. I think it's net positive. I think at some point they're going to get reined in. Something's got to happen because Gary Gensler's meeting with BlackRock and stuff for Bitcoin ETFs quite a bit. So it looks like those ETFs are on the horizon. Caspa's holding strong, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff on Cardano. So right now, when you get a layer one that's pumping, like Cardano pumped pretty good, Solano, Avalanche, I guess Atom's not really pumping, but the Cosmos ecosystem's pumping. Then sometimes you can find stuff there, and there's going to be a lot of different things pumping, a lot of different sectors, a lot of different layer ones, and all those tokens on them. I think gaming and metaverse is going to have its day, and maybe it has a couple big pumps. Then there's ordinals, there's BRC 20 tokens. I got some of those. I got some ordinals. So there's going to be a lot. This will be like the first real time that Bitcoin's going to have tokens and basically NFTs. I know that some of the people are trying to get rid of it, but the miners are making a lot of money. So when you go to the mempool for Bitcoin and check out how much the miners are making, like, I don't think they really care that there is, like, right here, this one is about average right now. So $328,000. So in addition to the 6.25 Bitcoin, they got 1.577 Bitcoin with $66,000. So yeah, I mean, I think that it's pretty exciting right now where we're at. And if you've been around for a while, then during the bear market and things like that, people ate a lot of shit sandwiches, and here we are. Some people maybe played some good plays, and there's still stuff like Caspa doing pretty good in the bear market. I had a couple things do all right. Like I had AI, AI did good in the bear market. I had AGIX and I made like a 10x off it. Bought it in the summer last year, and it was one of the better performing ones. AI will probably have another. And the thing is some of these AI projects, they don't really have that much going on for them. And, that's the whole thing is, so yeah, I bought it in the summer around 4 cents. And then, after chat GPT, that big run up. So I did pretty good on that one. There's going to be another AI bull run. Now, what's the best project, or is there an up and coming one that's never really pumped or has a chart like this? Who knows? But you got to do your own research and try to find those golden nuggets there that are hidden in there. But AI, because there's going to be a lot of news with AI, because there's just the technology is growing very fast. And I do think Apple's headset is going to have a gaming metaverse kick off a bull run there. But I guess that's it. Just being patient with the Caspa. The price is dipping down a little bit. The addresses are still solid. We've shaved a couple thousand addresses off. But kind of the big news right here is the humpback. There's one more humpback. So who is that? Is that just a big whale, or is that an exchange that's gearing up for a listing? We'll find out in the near future. Outside of that, the hash rate's looking good. Coinbase is suing the SEC. Maybe next month or early next year, we get a Bitcoin ETF, and that's just going to let a lot of money flood into the ecosystem. And, people are probably going to take their bonk profits or meme coin profits and spread them around, and let's see what happens. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and have a good day, and let's enjoy the bull run, my friends.